Well, as we can see, erosion here has taken such a toll that part of the project of rebuilding the sea gates would be to make this a little higher, because it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to have sea gates over here and at high tide the water rushing in over the rest of the berm. Alright, approaching the berm from the other side, and I noticed that even though there were some people around on the weekend, today, which is the 1st of December and maybe the nicest December day Connecticut's ever had, there's a breeze and it's so warm out that it feels kind of nice, balmy. Even the water looks more like Florida water. But anyway, here we are, the ocean streaming in. And absolutely nobody here to enjoy this nice walkway. If anything, it's more dangerous not to have a structure here, especially if kids start wanting to walk along the log there. And you can also see that there's plenty of room for saltwater life, even if this is returned to freshwater. Of course, I don't know what that fisherman is doing down there, but yes, and this is the source of all the problems at Medlyn's farm, and something will have to be done about it if we are to save Medlyn's farm. So I wonder what the problem is. Why don't they just replace the
So there was
gates?
always like an element of tidal flow into the marsh, but not to the degree now. There's just nothing to, you know.
They've all of the seven wonder, but natural wonder.
Here we are again at the railway bridge that leads to Medlyn's farm. In the distance you can hear the log splitting machine. All the more necessary now that J. Medlyn's farm crops have been to some measure destroyed. At least he can sell firewood. Looks like he's got a good pile there. Now this is apparently part of the old berm working the way it's supposed to, where erosion hasn't settled in because of those floodgates. And you can see the gates are out that way. And here's the same place as we walk right onto it. Open sea, marshland. Now, if I understand correctly, the idea was to back your boat up to the seaward side and up through that notch past the tow rope of your water skiing. Toss it over this side, leap into the water, fight against the current, grab it, and rappel up the side or up the gates or something. Well, that's another fun activity that Stony Creek kids don't have the opportunity of experiencing because there are no floodgates. This too is the source of flooding on the road 146. Wow. Here we are at yet another pathway. I would have never believed it out this far. Yes. This must be a spot that quarrying was done at. There's certainly enough rocks around. But it looks like we have a trail going back along here. And even on this side as well.